2018 Ramon Magsaysay Award, THI HOANG In. Although Vietnam is one of the fastest rising economies in Southeast Asia, the country's social services have not kept pace with its impressive economic growth. A social concern that is inadequately addressed involves the rights of persons with disabilities. While government has enacted legislation for PWD protection and support services in recent years, the implementation gap remains woefully huge for the country's estimated 13 million PWDs. Given this situation, the action of citizens is vital, and the leadership of gifted, dedicated individuals is especially crucial. Thi Hoang In, born and raised in a remote village in Vietnam's Dong Nai province, contracted polio when she was barely 3 years old. In many other cases, this condition would have consigned her to a life of dependence. But with a supportive family and her own courage and will, she succeeded in getting an education. Braving discrimination and the constraints of her disability, she earned college degrees at Ho Chi Minh University, and with a scholarship, she obtained a master's degree in human development in the United States. Turning her back on opportunities for a comfortable life in the US, In returned to Vietnam, where she experienced firsthand the barriers to PWD mobility, access, and employment. The cultural bias that fosters passivity and dependence among the disabled, and the lack of public awareness of PWD needs and rights. Despite her qualifications, her first job application was turned down because of her condition. Undaunted, In immediately set to work. In 2005, with 3 other PWDs, she founded Disability Research and Capacity Development, a nonprofit organization whose guiding vision was to create an equal and non-discriminatory society for PWDs. DRD embarked on public awareness-raising activities, livelihood and life skills training for PWDs, employment and job placement, and diverse other initiatives. Raising funds from international organizations, proactively working with government and the private sector, DRD systematically established its presence as the leading, most innovative PWD advocacy and support group in Vietnam. Since its founding, DRD has directly assisted some 15,000 PWDs with skills and capacity building activities, scholarships, job placements, donations of assistive devices and computers. Using social media, it has a website on laws for the disabled and a digital map showing PWD accessible public infrastructure. DRD's innovativeness was showcased in an immensely popular pilot motorbike taxi service with a hotline for free transportation for PWDs using specially designed motorbikes. Moreover, DRD has worked with government and the business sector in crafting PWD-related policies and promoting PWD-friendly environments, as in buildings and transportation. In is a quintessential achiever. Confident, hardworking, and articulate, she is also a university professor and has recently completed her doctorate studies in social work. In's own drive to be able to live independently and to see this in other PWDs as well is at the heart of her advocacy. Autonomy, inclusion, a sense of dignity, releasing and enhancing the capacities of the differently abled, this is what she is about. Despite the continuing challenges and frustrating resource constraints, In remains inspired. She says, PWDs write or call me, thanking me for helping them change their lives. This is what drives me to continue. In electing THI HOANG In to receive the 2018 Ramon Magsaysay Award, the Board of Trustees recognizes her dauntless spirit and prodigious energy in rising above her condition, her creative, charismatic leadership in the sustained campaign to break down physical and mental barriers that have marginalized PWDs in Vietnam, and for being a shining, inspirational model for the young in her country and elsewhere in the world.